Lagos, episode 7. Thank you for staying with us to this point. We are very grateful. Thank you very much. Me, myself, and I are grateful. So, today I'm going to be talking about the first time I started living alone in Lagos. Remember in episode 1 when I told you that nothing prepares you for Lagos? Yeah, I meant this episode. So, I moved into my apartment that day and I slept there for the very first time that night. And before I moved in, I had to borrow money from a group of friends so that I could pay for an apartment because I could not afford an apartment. So the salary that came in that month plus everything that I borrowed was used to get the apartment. So my first night in my house was spent alone, broke, and lonely. And when nightfall came, because it was in the rainy season I moved, when nightfall came, everywhere became so cold. I didn't even have a bedspread. So it was the curtains I bought for my house, and there was this extra one I spread on the bed. And then at night, I pulled my wrapper over my body, and it was not enough. It was so cold. I remember waking up by 3 a.m. and I was actually crying because it felt really, really tiring. And I just really wanted to see my mom at that point. I just wanted to go back home because nothing was easy again anymore. It was so overwhelming for me. And I remember texting my friend and telling him, I was like, it's cold though, and I don't have food. I'm hungry. And then he said he was going to come by the next time with sweaters and food. And he actually did. Well, those first few days I spent alone in the house, I couldn't even afford a gas cylinder. It was just me and the cold and my one wrapper. So later on, people in the office began to donate stuff for me to move in. I got bed sheets and stuff. So when I had the bed sheet, I could then cover my body with the sheets and then use the wrapper on the bed. I'm sorry, I'm crying. And then, and then it dawned on me that this adulthood I thought I had planned out, I didn't have anything planned out. I was 21 in Lagos, broke and alone. And when I was in uni, if I got hungry, I'll call my sister or I'll go to her house to go and eat. But yeah, I didn't know anybody. I was awake by 3 a.m. at some point because I was hungry, I'm cold, I'm just tired. And then the next morning, I just carried myself up to work again next morning. And then it started getting better at some point when my friend started helping. He would bring food to the house. I remember one time I told him I was hungry and he ran down to my house by 9 p.m. with food, a lot of food. And I asked him, who will eat all this food? And he said, you. And then I told him that I would not be able to pass the door. And he said, we'll break it. That was the sweetest thing anybody ever did for me since I came to Lagos. Because at that point then, see, nothing prepared me. Nothing prepared me at all. Nothing prepared me. It was just too much to deal with. There I was just being 21 and frustrated. So yeah. Thank you all for watching, and if you moved into a new house in Lagos, I want to know how your first night went. Hope it wasn't as terrible as mine. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at @SugarX, on Instagram at Gail_Lagos, Facebook at Gail Chuku, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We'll be moving there very, very soon. As soon as I can get enough audience here, we'll be moving to my YouTube channel. Thank you and see you next week.